All right, gentlemen, been through the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times. I want you to protect yourselves at all times. You want to touch gloves, do it. Good luck to both of you.
They're hugging.
Don't see that every day.
I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
A lot of respect.
A lot of anxiety, I would imagine, for sports fans not competing tonight. Sergey Pavlovich.
Here we go, boys.
Yeah.
You know what I love about both these two fights? I don't know.
No idea.
I don't know.
All right, Sergey Pavlovich in red, Tom Aspinal in white. UFC interim heavyweight championship on the line.
And if Tom thinks he's just going to take him down, Sergey's working with Steve Mocco down in Florida, one of the better heavyweight wrestling coaches in the entire country and around the world.
We talk about Pavlovich's size, but DC, Tom Aspinall walked into the fighter meeting and you said to him, man, you are enormous.
Well, he looks so much bigger in person, right? But it's because he's a little taller, long and lean for the heavyweight division. That's not what you used to seeing. Oh, he hurt him.
Sergey attacked him early.
Yeah, Tom took it though.
But he knows.
Well, he's on notice now.
Yeah, he's on notice.
Toyo Tires, official tire of UFC.
You can't make any mistakes with Sergey.
Aspinall's father, Andy, in his corner. He's been at essentially every training session since Tom was 8 years old.
Those leg kicks will pay dividends.
Sensational. That was sensational.
Oh, he's the real deal.
Tom Aspinall is the real deal. My goodness.
And there is Michael Bisping.
I told you, mate.
Michael Bisping won his UFC title, of course, on 2 weeks' notice. He believes Tom Aspinall eventually will be the best heavyweight of all time. Tom Aspinall, world champion.
Now.
Yes, he does.
Man. How sensational. I can't wait to see it again. It happened so fast. Let's take another look at it. Here we go. Tom Aspinall, interim heavyweight champion, and this is how it went down. Boom! Right to the temple. Oh! The speed of Aspinall on display. Let's take one more time.
That right hand was
boom!
nasty.
Right hand to the temple, rocked him.
And then he hit him again.
That was the one that put him down.
Yeah,
that was the second one.
The first one was nasty.
Here we see it again. Here's the first one in slow motion.
Bink. Bink.
Boom! On the temple.
Oh, Sergey's gone already, though.
He's gone already. Tom Aspinall. Man, nobody in the heavyweight division is as fast as that cat.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. That was amazing.
And there is the reaction from...
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 9 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout. And now, the new UFC interim heavyweight champion of the world, Tom Aspinall.
He was the 16th seed against Nickel, the 1. Curtis Blaydes in black, Josh Hokit in white.
Seeing these young wrestlers. Oh, nice right hand by Hokit. Seeing how these young wrestlers handle. Oh, he's on the single. Nice defense. Oh! He's just playing so much. Curtis has got to make sure. Oh, nice jab by Curtis.
Big connection by Hokit. Blaydes has been stunned early.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. His hand speed.
Yep, he's much faster than Blaydes.
You just gotta be careful he doesn't run into anything.
Oh my goodness.
Both guys have wobbled the other.
Just throwing. Oh,
nice 1-2 by Hokit.
Curtis is all cut up.
Oh, he got rocked again.
Blaydes is on wobbly legs a minute in.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Hokit!
Hokit is destroying Curtis.
It's just a speed difference. It's substantial.
He's just standing in front of him. Curtis has got to throw the right hand.
But Curtis is out.
Curtis is
I mean, he's really in trouble right here. He can barely move.
Nice takedown by Blaydes.
Hokit back to his feet.
They are throwing. It's just crazy. These dudes are going to be tired bad.
Hokit already looks tired.
Danger's out. Don't grab. Don't grab.
I mean, Curtis is busted.
He is busted up. Look at all the blood.
What a wild start.
And here's the concern. Hokit really opened up. He really opened up in the beginning of that round, and he gassed himself out.
Oh, he looks tired.
Shot to the body by Blaydes. Furious start to this one through 2.
Oh, another takedown by Curtis.
Hokit got back up to his feet.
Curtis is taking him down out of survival.
Yes. But the thing is, he's able to do it.
Yeah.
And he can land some good shots if he can get that off.
Not allowed to do that.
He hit him with some good uppercuts here.
But the thing here is, Hokit should be the one trying to wrestle.
Yes.
But he was touching him up with the hands. I don't know if I've ever seen a heavyweight fight start faster than this.
Why? Now Hokit taking a break there. Now he's trying to get out of it. Now he's exploding and moving again. Perhaps he got his second win.
Second fight in 77 days for Hokit.
Now Curtis is going. Look at that. Oh, he's still flipping them off. Oh, nice jab by Carwin.
Hokit retreat. Oh, good counter right from Hokit.
This is crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody's going down.
Blaydes letting it all hang out now.
Oh my goodness. This is nuts.
This is the best.
Oh,
This is Rock'em Sock'em Robot. Hokit's in real trouble.
Oh, he hit Curtis.
Uppercut now from Blaydes, going to the left hand.
Oh!
Oh, Hokit. Oh,
Nice elbow by Curtis.
tap now.
This is crazy.
This
This
Casella
is
Center.
one of the wildest heavyweight fights of all time.
The wildest heavyweight fight I've ever seen. There's a minute left and they're both like, oh my God.
This is his crowd. This is the antidote for Dominic Reyes and Johnny Walker.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Two heavyweights come out here and do this right after you.
Will we get to a second round?
These dudes are gonna fall over.
I mean, what are they going to look like at the beginning of the second? Both these guys have been hurt real bad.
Yes. But Curtis has experience.
Yes.
Curtis
He's
has
been
been
here
in a longer fight. Look! Hokit barely can stand up. He's still flipping the ball.
Nothing on that. Hokit
Hokit lost his mouthpiece.
Oh, big uppercut.
Oh, nice elbow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. What a first round.
Insane.
All right, round 2 is brought to you by Monaco, the official canned cocktail of UFC. 2 shots in every can. And gets through for Blaydes. Curtis trying to stay composed and maintain some footwork. Dean Thomas, what are you seeing?
That Josh Hokit is a coach's nightmare because everything you want him to do goes against his personality and what he stands for. He's so damn entertaining, and you kind of want him to lean into that, but you also want him to win the fight. What he needs to do is he needs to defend that jab and stay focused.
Oh,
but
take down the
he's so entertaining, and he can't help the fight, but the way he's fighting.
Why he keeps flipping him off? Oh!
Nice right hand.
Blaydes switching his stance up now.
Curtis is so tired.
I mean, if he slows down, he can knock Curtis out from him.
All right, tonight's live fight odds are found by Polymarket. Trade tonight's fights live exclusively on Polymarket, subject to eligibility. Download now.
Imagine betting on this fight. Like, who knows what's going to happen here?
Curtis is just...
Oh!
Huge right for Hokit.
Oh my goodness.
Blaydes is busted up and battered. Hokit working off the
And he's
cabinet.
stationary. He's standing right in front of Hokit.
Oh my goodness.
This is one of the craziest heavyweight fights of all time.
I've never seen anything like this at 265, especially because they're both still standing. Normally they land this much, somebody goes down.
Oh, nice shot to the body.
Oh.
But Hokit seems fresh.
Oh, uppercut. Curtis landed a good uppercut then. Nice jab by Blaydes. The coaches are screaming, move your head.
Hokit trying to sort of lunge into striking range.
No, watch the right hand coming. Oh my goodness. Oh,
nice.
Oh! Nasty
Exchanged uppercuts here. I'd like Curtis to go back with those shots to the body. There he goes.
He's digging that body. His face is so destroyed right now, Blaydes.
Oh, nice right hand.
And that back Blaydes right up.
Another one.
Right hand.
Another one.
Blaydes on wobbly legs again. Hokit smells blood in the water. Oh! What a combination.
Oh my goodness.
This is crazy. TC standing up.
That's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
How is Curtis still standing though?
Blaydes now with an uppercut. Good jab by Hokit.
Oh!
About 90 seconds to go, round two. Hokit to the...
Oh my goodness. This is a crazy heavyweight fight. The greatest heavyweight fight of all time.
Misses an impossible pace. I like how Curtis keeps digging to the body there.
Oh, man.
Especially with both these guys tired. Those body shots are money.
Yes, they are. I'd like to see some knees here. Oh, another uppercut by Blaydes.
Good right hand from Blaydes on the counter.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice knee to the body.
Oh, uppercut from Blaydes on the inside. And now you can hear the strain with every offering from Blaydes.
Every time he throws, you hear it. Crazy that we're going to the third round of this.
Oh, he might not. Oh! Check your local listings.
There's so much chaos in Curtis Blaydes' corner, they forgot to put his mouthpiece back in.
He doesn't have a mouthpiece right now?
They put it back in eventually, but they stopped the fight.
Oh! Oh, nice by Blaydes.
The Hokit corner called for 4 consecutive straight punches. We'll see if he can oblige. Blaydes going hard on the wrestling early round 3.
Well, there's danger in the beginning of the round when Hokit has energy because he's so much faster than Curtis. But Curtis has fought himself back in the rounds late, especially with that dirty boxing.
There he goes, uppercut.
Curtis does a good job of holding on to the head, punching the body, punching the uppercut. That knee was nice there by Hokit. He needs to do more of that. Joe, you spoke earlier about the fatigue. the body attacks will be much more important.
That was a good elbow in the clinch there by Hokit.
A lot of fans believe Mark Hunt versus Bigfoot Silva 2013 in Brisbane was the best UFC heavyweight fight of all time.
Oh, that was a crazy fight.
That was a crazy fight too, but come on, man, this is nuts.
And perhaps not the time to talk about the price Hokit could pay career-wise for this type of fight, but what an absolute wolf.
Well, I mean, he really hasn't gotten busted up that badly. It's a lot of fatigue, and the shots that have hit him have nothing been like the shots that Curtis has eaten.
Oh my goodness.
That Hokit jab being heard from.
They're almost jumping into these punches. Oh!
This fight is legitimately insane.
That Hokit jab. Good right hand by Blaydes.
Oh, nice right hand by Curtis.
Three-round record in a heavyweight fight for strikes landed, likely to be broken here.
I have never seen Curtis Blaydes more beat up in a fight. His face is destroyed.
Jab by Blaydes. Less than half a round to go. Oh.
Oh, both exchange elbows.
Curtis keeps looking up at that clock.
He's just trying to survive.
Oh!
Hokit staying committed to that jab.
Oh, nice right hand by Curtis. Oh my goodness. I mean, and think about this, right? We're all talking about how exciting and crazy this fight is. This is Josh Hokit's third UFC fight.
Yeah.
And he's fighting a contender in Curtis Blaydes.
He's fighting a guy that has lived in the top 5 for a really long time. And he's winning. As good as this fight has been, Josh Hokit is winning this fight. But because he's shown to be so good so early, he got that fight earlier than most would have to do it.
His white shorts are pink with blood. Now, look at this.
And it's not his blood.
No. Oh!
He's not that busted up.
Oh, it's a good right from Hokit. Now another one.
These dudes are throwing
Crazy. Round by round numbers.
Oh my God.
For Blaydes.
Paulo Costa and Osman Mazzacarov has to fight next. After this. They got to fight after this.
Never before.
Oh!
Heavyweight history of this many strikes been landed in a 3-round fight.
Curtis Blaydes has no quit in him.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, he keeps trying. He does not want to lose to this
No, he
man.
does not want to lose to this guy. But Hokit's better than we might have thought. Oh!
A hard elbow by Hokit.
Hokit applying all sorts of pressure late.
What an insane fight.
For years to come.
That was absolute insanity.
Curtis Blaydes and Josh Hokit forever linked as they go the distance.
That fight was one giant highlight. You could literally take any 15 seconds from that fight and make a highlight reel.
He drops Curtis very early in the fight. They keep going. The pressure, the pace, and then Blaydes responds. Blaydes doesn't back down, he keeps fighting. They trade right hands here. Then Hokit throws a beautiful combination. The speed of Hokit and the chin of Hokit, very impressive. uppercut. Combination lands about 7 punches on Curtis Blaydes. Curtis somehow stays upright. Jab from Curtis, right hand from Curtis. This is an amazing fight.
All right, here is a view from the broadcast booth brought to you by Total Wireless, the official wireless provider of UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision and still undefeated, Josh Hokit.
All right, gentlemen, we've gone over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's do this.
Velasquez.
That was very intense. When Junior did his step forward thing that he always does and points to the ground, and Kane met him in the middle.
That's where they're going to meet in 1 second, Joe. Junior Dos Santos. Here we go. Tonight's clock.
He's hurt. Kane's hurt.
Tonight's clock brought to you by Paramount Pictures and MTV Films. Jackass presents Bad Grandpa in theaters October 25th.
Kane's got a guillotine.
What a start.
Kane tapped him to the left.
Junior caught him again. Junior, the only man to ever defeat Cain Velasquez. Cain, the only man to beat Junior in the UFC. They break. Watch the uppercut of Dos Santos. Good combination.
Watch everything of Dos Santos.
Yeah, right?
He throws knockout power and everything. Kane has a more measured style of striking.
Professor Luis Doria has worked with Junior on his striking for so many years. Yuri Carlton, longtime coach of Junior's, making the trip today for the
Nice
fight.
knee to the body.
Head kick.
Head kick by Junior.
First time
Kane's
Coach
on him again.
Carlton
He's got him up.
has been outside Brazil.
Good knees to the thigh by Kane. You hear Bob Cook screaming at him, keep working, keep working. They want him to overwhelm Junior with his pace.
Takes him down.
Kane drags him to the ground. In an arm triangle position, full mount.
Second takedown credited for Velasquez. Now he's got the Turk. The two-time All-American wrestler from Arizona State.
Big elbow by Kane. Kane never lets you rest.
Velasquez getting heavy, trying to transition.
Switch to the back. Drags him right back down to the ground again.
Junior trying to get towards the cage and get up. And he
Kane
does.
times a nice knee to the body, drops back right down. Relentless.
Dos Santos trying to push him off. It's a Cain Velasquez style fight thus far.
Yeah, Kane sticks you like glue. You can't a chance to get any space to hit him.
Nice shot. Good dirty boxing by Velasquez.
Beautiful.
His boxing coach, Rudy Cruz Jr.
And again, Kane has this measured approach. He's not throwing everything into every shot the way Junior does it. But he's relentless.
30 seconds. Here in round one. Wow. 56 total strikes landed by the champion thus far. Junior was looking for the plum clinch.
Good knee to the body by Junior. And another one. Junior got some space for a second.
Spins. Dos Santos. Round two.
Now let's see if Junior can keep Kane off him. Good left hook there.
Got him. And the knee. Good kick.
And this is what Kane said. When you think I'm going to punch, I'm going to kick. When you think I'm going to wrestle, I'm going to punch you.
And he's got him down again. Right back up, though. Dos Santos, longtime Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt under Yuri Carlton. His coach coming to this fight tonight. First time he's left Brazil. Didn't want to jinx Junior before, but he figured after the loss, he'd be here tonight. And Daniel Cormier right out of the locker room, right into the corner of his teammate, Cain Velasquez, Joe.
Good knees to the legs by Kane. This constant
Just mixing
attacking.
it up.
Yeah. He's just so well-rounded.
There's not a heavyweight in the world who can fight at this pace. Other than that man, Cain Velasquez.
He's a marvel of nature.
Yeah.
It's a very unusual ability.
Nice shots.
Beautiful head movement by Junior.
Junior's
Look at
got to
that.
be careful.
Amazing head movement.
Yep.
Junior's clearly pacing himself. I mean, he's having a real hard time keeping Kane off of him, but he's also clearly trying to be measured, knowing this is a 5-round fight, and knowing that he made it to the 5th round while being compromised in their last bout. He's looking for a spin. He's checking, he's loading up his hips. Now he changes it. He's loading them up again. He just can't keep him off him.
Yep. They want to see him punish the body some more now. There's the punishment. Well, Santos had that spinning heel kick against Mark Hunt. But you got to have space to throw strikes like that.
Yeah, and you got to have a guy who stands right in front of you, which Kane never does. And Kane is constantly battering his legs. You got to wonder how much that's going to take out of the movement of Junior. Because he's eating a lot of knees to the legs.
Every time Junior gets a little space, it's like he can't fire right away. He's just trying to catch his breath.
Yeah, it's like fighting a wet blanket that weighs 1,000 pounds. They just constantly on jab.
And with the output tonight, Joe, Cain Velasquez has now thrown and landed more strikes than anyone in UFC history. Not surprising.
That's crazy.
2 minutes, keep working.
Look at this, beautiful takedown by Junior. And a right hand by Kane. And a right hand by Kane
again.
And Junior's face is starting to swell up from the pounding.
Junior got Cain down. They both got up, and it was Cain who connected first. Dave Camarillo said many years ago, this guy is the best fighter to ever enter AKA.
It's just this really unusual ability to overwhelm people.
His junior year at Arizona State, he was already talking about mixed martial arts.
You know, especially considering we know what kind of a scientific strength and conditioning program Junior went through for this fight. And still can't stop the storm that is Cain Velasquez. Just can't keep him off it.
Nope. Got a shot in there. Right
He's
hand.
still winging it.
Yep.
Junior is still winging shots.
Cain just closes the distance immediately again, though. Junior looking towards his corner.
Good left hook by Cain.
Yeah, a couple of
Junior caught him too.
Over the top. All right. The trilogy continues. Round 3 of chapter 3.
There's a big right hand right there by Junior.
That's where he hit him behind that left ear when he knocked him out.
He's trying to keep him off him.
He was taken down 11 times in fight 2. Only twice so far tonight in 9 attempts. Cain stays and pressures.
Good right hand by Cain.
Sagano to the body.
Cain's beating up his legs with those knees. And it's going to be harder and harder for Cain to bring this fight to the ground as they become more and more slippery.
And the work in the clinch, just simply outstanding for the champion.
Good uppercut by the champ.
Our Ram Truck Stats, Guts Glory Ram. Another elbow, but Cain walks through it.
Good knee to the body by Junior.
And the thing is, Joe, Cain can keep this pace for another 12 minutes.
But it seems like Junior still has power. That's the difference between this fight and the last fight. He's in condition that he can still throw power shots like right there.
And he got knocked down, and he got hit hard early in that second fight, too.
Especially in the first round.
Yes.
Junior looking for an elbow, standing elbow.
Junior mixing things up. Fights off another takedown attempt.
Good takedown defense by Sagano.
Outstanding. He stuffed 9 of 11.
Junior is starting to land hard shots in this round, more so than
Junior trying to get back up. Gotta watch the choke. He's down again.
Werdum almost stopped the fight.
Wow!
That was so close to being stopped.
He's not out of trouble, though. Seconds still left in the round.
That's a head kick.
Junior just trying to survive.
Defense may be the only thing keeping him up.
Are you kidding me?
Good left hand by Kane.
45.
Good uppercut.
Caught him again with the right hand. And again, Herb Dean right on top of the action.
What is keeping Junior Dos Santos standing?
But that's what we said the last time.
He's got incredible heart. Just absolutely incredible.
Can he make it to the championship rounds? Tagged again over and over again. 10 seconds. Unbelievable.
Wow.
What a heart for the Brazilian former champion. Championship rounds. Junior tries to strike first. Caught him with another right.
Man.
How much does Dos Santos really have left?
How much more can he take? It's interesting because Kane tags him, but then he continues this strategy of staying on top of him.
Again.
Oh, man. Junior's in big trouble.
Flurry. Junior still on his feet for now.
Kane tags him, hurts him, then jumps on him, never giving Junior a chance to breathe. But he gives him a bit of a break sometimes when he's doing this because he's not hitting him anymore.
But he doesn't give him the space to counter.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a very safe strategy for Cain Velasquez. And relentless strategy.
Elbow. Yeah, caught him again. You can't chase the knockout, and that's what Kane's doing. If it comes to him, he'll take it.
Exactly. It's a very intelligent way of handling it. Because some people will be like, you know what, he needs to just separate and strike with him, but that could get you cracked.
Yep. And even at this point, with a dominant performance by Velasquez, cracked by the right hand of Junior Dos Santos, could change everything instantly. My goodness.
Especially knowing what kind of condition Junior is in for this fight. He can recover in a deceptive way.
Nearing 300 total strikes landed.
That's madness. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
See Junior trying to wing that left hook? There's still a lot of power in those shots.
Foot stomps. Nice elbow.
He's looking for an elbow every time. I wonder if he's hurt his hand. Or if he's just trying to mix up the shots. His face is swelling up. His left eye is closing.
Probably looking for those elbows, Joe, because he realizes King keeps coming forward right away.
Right.
There's the right hand
by Junior.
Doesn't have enough space to get that right hand to land.
Junior landed a right hand again.
Good jab.
Oh, good uppercut. He's still got pop in his punches.
Cain Velasquez's third professional fight was his UFC debut. Elbow by the champion.
Junior's trying to push off, land an elbow of his own. Boy, these guys are covered in blood here. Cain is bleeding now as well. from the elbow of Junior.
Trying to check it. What a fight.
Right there.
Junior said in his first mixed martial arts fight, all he knew was Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but then boxing became his passion. And he swings with the big right hand.
He knows this is desperation time.
Yep.
He's trying to land. There's a jab.
Nice knee.
He just can't get Kane off of him, and his eye is gushing blood now.
It's the taking away of time and space.
There's an elbow, nice short elbow by Junior.
And again, but he got hit on the way back.
He's having a real hard time with that eye.
Yeah.
It's just pouring into his eye. Nice elbow, short elbow.
He's had a lot of elbows land.
Good left hook. And another left hook.
The heart of these two warriors is undeniable. Elbow by Kane. Crowd reacts.
And we make it into the final
This
round.
greatest trilogy of all time.
Kane still has a full gas tank. This is nuts.
Caught him with the left. Right hand.
Junior with another right. Kane's got the single, and he's down.
Big takedown. Just the third scored by Kane, but a huge one.
Looking for a triangle, too slippery. He threw it up, though. Junior trying to get back up to his feet.
He's up. That's why mixed martial artists are amongst the greatest athletes in the world. To be able to withstand and persevere in a battle like this, Joe. Hard to describe.
I would like to see one of those sports science shows on Cain Velasquez's cardio.
Right?
It just doesn't make sense.
Neither does the heart of Junior Dos Santos.
Can't measure that.
Nope. 3.5.
Junior really desperately needs to try to figure out a way to separate. It's just, does he have the energy in him to try to explode and get space? Because he has, essentially, when it gets to this point, he just sort of submits to the fact that Kane can control him. He's never reversed Kane against the cage, never turned it around. He just tries to create space and land shots.
Trying to there. There's the elbow again. He's throwing those elbows. Under 3 now.
You know, if this fight goes to decision and Kane wins again, the real question becomes, Junior Dos Santos is clearly the second best heavyweight in the world. Who can beat him? And if do they have to just keep fighting over and over and over again? You know, it really becomes a weird situation because Cigano is so good.
Well, Fabricio Werdum
There you go.
is waiting in line. And he's watching very closely.
And I bet he would like a second shot at Junior Dos Santos. Oh,
Caught him
another right
again.
hand.
Just over 2. Fabricio Werdum wants a shot at the UFC title.
Looking for a guillotine, look at this.
Oh, Junior's exhausted.
That's it.
It is all over! Cain Velasquez remains the UFC heavyweight champion!
Wow.
He stops Junior Dos Santos in the 5th and final round.
It looks like Junior went for a choke, and then when they went to the ground, he slammed his head down, landed face first.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
This is the last round. There's a left by Cain Velasquez. And a right hand over the top by the champ. And this is the end of the fight. Junior goes for a choke and falls face first and lands right on his head, and he's essentially out. And that's why he's holding the top of his head like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez.
Gentlemen, you know the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to keep this clean. Touch gloves and let's do it.
With that, the rematch is upon us. Cormier, of course, defended this belt against Derek Lewis back in November, had back surgery shortly thereafter. Was thankful that his body at 40 responded to a very dynamic, arduous training camp. And he will try to make it 2 defenses of this heavyweight title here tonight. This fight clock brought to you by Modelo Brew for those with a fighting spirit. Stipe Miocic is in white, Daniel Cormier in the black and gold, befitting a champion.
I expect Stipe to try to keep this fight on the outside now. Use his length, use his reach, and use his kicks. And avoid that clinch. There's a beautiful leg kick by the champ.
DC did that very well in the first matchup, and he's leading with it right in this matchup too. And what Stipe didn't do was beat the lead leg up, so DC was able to jab a lot in the first matchup.
Bob Cook, for DC's entire career, has been a stabilizing force. As DC goes inside, now outside.
Beautiful leg kicks by the champ.
Ooh.
Faked the low. Came up with that left hook.
See how quick that was too. I mean, it's deceivably quick. And Stipe is taking down everybody he's fought. This is the one person he didn't, and he gets the takedowns early. Will he make that adjustment? Will he try to take down DC at all?
Well, the only one who's ever been able to do it is John Jones.
So is that the deciding factor in the first fight? That's what we're going to find out in this one.
He just clipped him. He just grabbed a hold of him with the left and hit him with a right uppercut. Oh! He hurt him again.
2-3 lands.
Cormier off to a very good start here, 90 seconds in. Stipe exercising some offensive patience.
Yeah, DC can come in very comfortably because he's not getting his legs attacked, so he can stay at that boxing range and just be quicker than Stipe.
He caught him twice clean there. And there's the single. Stipe's defending it.
There it is. There's his move. That's what he does to everybody. High crotch, head on the outside single. What does he do with it, though?
He jumps up and drops you on your back. And there it is. Elite wrestling, the most important skill in all of mixed martial arts, period.
Say it again for the kids, Joe.
There's no need to. Everybody knows at this point. There's only 2 champions, Max Holloway and Robert Whittaker. They're the only 2 champions that exist in men's MMA right now that aren't wrestlers.
Man, flat on his back. Stipe just looks a step behind already in this first round.
Cormier out of the half guard here. We'll see if he can work for a dominant position. Not at all the start Stipe had envisioned.
No, this is terrible for Stipe. And he's got to really protect his face from here, because Daniel will come with some quick punches. And he likes being in that half guard position because he can kind of hold him there with the leg. Now he's in full guard. Stipe's trying desperately to push off, but Daniel's got his left arm wrapped behind his back. See that? And Stipe gets that clear.
Right now, Stipe's sitting flat on his back, isn't using much energy, but he's looking for an opening to get to a hip and try to use some energy, but he's staying calm right now, so he's not getting too tired down here. DC's not doing a ton from the top either. Just enough to keep Stipe down.
Much was made of Miocic tipping the scales 12 pounds lighter than he did for the first meeting. His corner insists he's not just faster, but also stronger. But in these situations, does give up some weight. One minute to go in the round. Cormier continuing to work offensively inside the closed guard of Miocic.
And now, more importantly, DC knows he could take down Stipe.
And hold him down.
Yep, keep him there.
And he's beating up his body now. It's forcing Stipe to move.
Yeah, Stipe is using his arms, but he doesn't put the feet on the hips until the very last second. Now that they're there, he can create some space. Still getting pushed down under his back.
Nice up kick a moment ago by Miocic, but on the wrong end of the total strike equation for sure. This fight already now longer than the first meeting.
Right now, DC's just out hustling Stipe in these little transitions that we're seeing
Hammer
here.
fist.
Oh!
Stipe's in real trouble. He's in real trouble.
Yeah, those hurt. Those are heavy.
He's blocking some of them.
Don't grab the fence.
He's blocking some of them, but a few of those hammer fists got through.
Final seconds of the opening round. Big elbows from Cormier. All champion in round 1.
He took a ton of punches.
And man, a tale of 2 corners. Seemed like a lot of discouragement in that Miocic corner. We'll see if he can respond here in this second round.
Here's that jab of Stipe. I'd like to see more of that from him. There's the inside leg kick, but he's got to prod him at the distance. He can't just stand there and wait for DC to give him an opening. DC's fast. He might be 6 pounds heavier, but he's from a different weight class, and he moves fast.
Certainly appeared to have the advantage in hand speed in the first meeting.
Nice knee to the body there by Stipe. This is what Stipe needs to do. Keep that distance, use that reach. And he's got a significant reach and height advantage.
Straight right got through for Miocic.
Kick to the body. There's a couple of good punches by Stipe. This is what he needs. And he can't do that. He can't stand in front of DC.
DC grabs the hands and then he gets past him by throwing a 1-3-2. So he grabs and then 1-3-2. And it's just a little too quick for Stipe to see it.
And Stipe's not moving. He's standing in front of him while this is happening.
Oh, big elbow from Cormier.
Cracked.
And the reason that's possible for DC is because Stipe doesn't throw combinations. There are 2 punches. That's what you do when people grab your hands. Throw a 4-piece combination, body, head. Don't just let him grab, you got to throw.
DC's just dropping his hands and walking towards him with disdain. Look at him. Look at that. I mean, no respect.
Oh!
Landed the right hand. But Stipe is still in this fight. If DC doesn't respect his power, he can get clipped. Oh, man.
Werdum insists that that was an eye poke.
That uppercut was hard that DC just ate.
That's what I'm saying. He's got to be wary of the power.
Oh, big right from Stipe.
He can't just wade forward and think that Stipe can't hurt him. Stipe's knocked out basically everybody except Ngannou. Oh, DC cracked him.
Stipe's chin is held up pretty well, all things considered here.
But look how DC's fighting. He's just wading towards him. Kind of crazy, really.
Well, he's touching the hands, and then he splits the guard by going inside the hands when Stipe's reaching for him. I mean, it's basics. You can't reach for hands. You got to throw combinations instead of reach if you're Stipe, if you want to counter what DC's doing. Because you got to remember, if DC's grabbing his hands, then that means his face is open too for combinations.
Another right hand gets through.
Oh, jab by Stipe. Oh, big right hand by Cormier, but a left hand by Stipe.
Oh! It's just a little quicker than Stipe, but Stipe's got that shot that he can land. If he does, it's heavy, but DC just too quick with the hands. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and he got caught there.
Heavyweights.
This is wild.
Well, Cormier was right that Miocic's chin would be a little bit refreshed after the layoff. He has certainly tested it early.
How much easier it is for DC to fight when his legs aren't getting tapped, attacked, no knee pokes, no calf kick, no nothing.
Yes.
It's just straight boxing in the pocket. This is DC style fight. Dirty boxing, Greco-Roman wrestling in the pocket. That's not the way you want to fight DC if you want to win. You got to kick him, you got to pressure him back.
Good right hand by Stipe.
Yeah, still anybody's round here, coming up on a minute to go.
Oh my goodness. The combinations and the hand speed by DC.
I think the reason we're seeing is DC's just confident in seeing everything. And the way he's mixing his Greco into his punches, he digs for an underhook, comes over the top. This is what he did in the first fight. None of it's looking like a fluke technically here. There's the underhook.
Nice right hand on the ear by Miocic. DC just missing on the uppercut, but he hasn't missed much tonight. Incredibly, DC landing. Nearly 80% of his significant strikes here early.
Amazing that Stipe's not throwing any leg kicks. I know he doesn't want to get taken down, but he's not chopping at those legs at all.
Not just that, but he's headhunting a guy who's using his head as bait to pull you into his punches.
Yes.
You got to go to the body of DC right now because he's setting everything up by you chasing his head.
There's a kick.
That's the stuff that will offset DC. Legs and body kicks and shots. DC could do this style fight all day.
Look at that.
Beautiful head kick from Cormier, putting it all together.
Oh my goodness.
That one hurt DC a little.
10 minutes down.
There's some urgency in that corner because they are aware that if Stipe does catch him, he can put him out. And he's been hitting him with some shots, much more than in that first round. They want him to keep his hands up. He was walking towards with his hands down.
That last round was a hard round to judge, Joe.
Yes.
I don't know who you'd give that one to.
Look at that. 1-2 by Stipe. And Stipe seems to have been reignited. He's got confidence.
Yep.
Jab.
Now Stipe starting to mix it up a little bit as he goes inside to that lead leg.
There it is. That's what he needs.
Stipe with the takedown attack. DC with a head kick.
Just mixing that in there adds another dynamic for Stipe, though.
Saw DC spit a couple times this round. Not sure if he's dealing with some blood in the mouth or what.
You poke him again?
Yeah, that was a punch. That left hook hurts. There it is. That jab to a left hook is what's been landing for DC. He reached, jab, and then goes around with the hook. Gives the underhook, look for him to look for, there it is. That's what he landed in the first fight. He gives the underhook and then tags you with the right hand when you run away from his overhook.
There's a nice leg kick from DC. He hasn't thrown many of them since the first round.
A lot of volume from Cormier tonight against a guy in Stipe who still holds the record for the most total strikes landed in a fight.
Stipe just cracked him with the left hand. He's taking a break here. DC just spit a lot of blood out of his mouth.
Under 3 minutes here, round 3.
Nice knee to the body by Stipe.
These guys are happy to get a little rest here.
Herb Dean giving it to him.
Stipe looked for a big spinning elbow. Good combinations by Stipe. Remember, Stipe knocked out Werdum moving backwards.
Yes. Salient point that. Miocic certainly starting to find the range here as this fight continues.
I'd like to see him throw more jabs.
Cormier lands a couple jabs there. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion.
That jab's just tagging Stipe up. Just like the first fight, that jab's working all night for DC. There it is. That's what Stipe needs to do, is let his combinations go and stop waiting for DC to fire first.
There's a right hand by DC. And look at this. Stipe with double underhooks.
Nice takedown.
Look at that. Stipe with the takedown. And the knee to the body. Strong round for the former champion.
DC wants to get that takedown back. Bat takes a bad shot. Stipe is able to take advantage of it, get behind him. Not much done with it. Just enough to keep DC sharp.
Cormier continues to be the aggressor and close the distance here. Stipe with a nice counter.
Stipe's very tired. And so is DC. Both these guys, this is a grueling fight. Oh.
Oh, huge
Big
right
hand by DC.
Stipe might be hurt.
Those are adding up big time, and the low kick is what's setting those up. Get thinking about that leg, and then the punches start landing.
How about the efficiency on the feet from Cormier as we show you the round by round. Landed 72% of his total strikes.
DC kind of fights with that Diaz style too, sort of like it's just constant pressure, grabbing the hands, punching through the hand grab, clinching. It's a style that you see in some, but not everybody can use it. DC is very good at it.
And just after Stipe lands a big right, Cormier counters with a couple. And Rosendo Sanchez chiming in. Pick your power shots. We have arrived at the championship rounds. Round 4.
There's a jab of Stipe. Inside leg kick. Pressure from the former champion. As he's controlling the center of the octagon now, he's pressing forward.
Perhaps Cormier taking a little bit of a breather here early round 4. Now he engages.
Well, he's taking big, deep breaths. I mean, this is a grueling fight. This is not easy by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, tagged him with that left. The thing about these shots, these are big shots that he's got to explode to do, right? And in doing so, he's not taking Stipe out. Stipe's still here. And every time he does that, the battery gets drained a little bit more.
And of course, the first time these two men fought, Stipe had gone 25 minutes with Francis Ngannou 5 months prior. So the chin certainly holding up better tonight, despite the efficiency and accuracy of Cormier on the feet.
Yeah, that was one of the speculations amongst the pundits when they talked about how quickly Stipe went out. Was he still damaged from that Ngannou fight because he got hit with bombs in that fight? I mean, he managed to make it through that fight and won the decision, but it was a fight where there was a lot of heavy shots exchanged. Nice left to the body. Very nice left to the body by Stipe. Stipe coming on strong. Oh, he attacks him again.
Now he's thinking. 4th round, start attacking the body. You notice DC can't move and dodge those, and he can't counter. You just got to eat them.
Those are good shots, and they look smooth.
I think That would be a good move for his corners to start letting him know when he gets in there in this next round, keep ripping the body out.
Stipe's throwing one shot, excuse me, DC is throwing one shot. Oh, another hard left hand to the body.
That one hurt DC. Yep.
Yes.
And now he's made the adjustment. Intelligent from Stipe there.
Now Stipe's fighting like the Stipe who's the champion.
Almost had to wake up and turn up in the last 2 championship rounds.
Oh, another hard left hand to the body. Those are beautiful left hooks to the body Stipe's landing. Oh, another one. Oh!
So some tactical changes here for Miocic. He has had a good 3 minutes here to start round 4.
Right hand by DC. Oh, again. He is digging, and he goes up top too, thinking that DC's gonna block the one to the body. Oh, right hand by DC.
Yeah, it just seems like Cormier's punches are doing more of the damage. 90 seconds to go in the round. Man, Cormier moves well for a man his size.
Oh, again.
Oh, big shot.
A good right hand. This is a great round for the former champion.
Best round so far for Stipe.
For sure, look at that. Moving slick.
Yep.
DC knows he's
Oh! Those are...
Oh, now a right hand up top.
Oh, no.
Cormier in trouble. Oh, DC in a world of trouble. He is down.
Oh, that's it.
Stipe exacts his revenge.
Wow.
Miocic is getting the belt back.
Wow.
Cleveland, Ohio, Stipe Miocic waited more than a year, and once again the heavyweight division belongs to him.
Wow. Those nasty left hands to the body started draining the tank, and then Stipe poured it on and regains his title. All the doubters.
And he did change up the approach there in round 4. Dom, he stayed committed to the body, then he went upstairs, landed the seminal blow. And how about Stipe really bolstering his heavyweight resume by regaining the belt here tonight and handing DC his first heavyweight loss after 15 wins.
And that is not an easy thing to do. DC fought an incredible fight the entire time he was ahead until Stipe made the adjustments right here to the body. Once you start going to the body, you can't counter. That took everything away, and then that was the end. Stipe was able to piece together the combinations. Bam, right hand, right hand, right hand. 3 right hands in a row, couple uppercuts. Really put DC down. He was ahead up until that on the scorecards, but those body shots just add up. You can't dodge those.
Those were so nasty and so accurate, smooth and efficient, and he seemed to get stronger as the fight went on. His tactics improved, particularly when he made the adjustment in the 4th round.
It's almost like he woke up.
What a reaction from Marcus Marinelli and the corner. Stipe had a lot of doubters and naysayers coming in. He muted all of that noise and then some. Those fight replays brought to you by Nemirov, bold character since 1872. The baddest firefighter on the planet.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.
Time for a big fight.
All right, guys, we've been through the rules in the locker room. You both understand the rules, correct? I want you to have a nice, clean, safe fight. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves if you like. Go back to your corners. Good luck, guys.
Joe, a lot of mutual respect shown in this fight.
Yeah, no trash talking whatsoever. Just confidence.
Yep, the challenge ahead.
And here we go.
Woo. For Mir is Carwin. For Carwin, it's Mir.
Okay,
the winner gets Brock.
Let's go fight, guys.
And here we go. Tonight's clock brought to you by God of War 3. In the end, there will be only chaos. Only on PlayStation 3. In and out, quick striking. That's what Mir wants. Heavy-handed. Shane Carwin. Huge power, Joe.
Both men heavy-handed. I mean, we're really seeing that with Mir. Drop Nogueira, drop check Congo. Mir very light on his feet as well. Mir has a lot of good head movement, Mike, and that's also what we saw in his last 2 fights.
He likes to throw kicks too.
Shane's got a hold of him.
And the interesting thing there, Joe, is we talk kicks, and if you kick, you might get taken down, but Mir's jiu-jitsu is wicked good.
He's got to be careful here getting hit.
This is the power part of Carwin. Control and pummel.
That's the freaky thing, is his ability to do damage with short punches. And he wants to try to take this fight to the ground. What he's got to be careful of is the jiu-jitsu of Frank Mir.
Exactly.
There are very few heavyweights that move so well off their back.
And that's what I was starting to mention to you, partner, is that if he does take it down, Frank doesn't hate that.
Yeah, I think he's got the best guard in the heavyweight division. These short punches of Shane Carwin's are very dangerous. Mir recognizes it and gets his head out of there.
Oh, nice work with the knee. Throwing knees to that leg of Frank Mir's.
The longer the fight stays here, right here, the better it is for Shane Carwin.
Let's go.
Last 6 fights, 31, 29, 49, 44, 91, and 69 seconds. This one's almost made it 2 minutes. About to be the longest fight of his career. Tonight, UFC 111, UFC 112, 2 titles on the line. Anderson Silva, Damian Maia, BJ Penn, Frankie Edgar, Hughes, and Gracie. UFC 112 is only on pay-per-view, 10 in the East, 7 in the West, Joe, Saturday, April 10th.
I did not like that separation. Let him fight. Let's see what happens.
Mir going to try to set up a combination. Nate Marquardt said, man, has he improved his striking. Boxing has really become the passion of Shane Carwin. There's a nice combination by Frank.
And now Mir has him pressed up against, but Carwin quickly turns it around. Both men also recognizing that this is a 5-round fight.
Very much like Brock Lesnar, pardon me, Joe. This is both Mir and Carwin, but Carwin especially in body type. Very unique blend of brute force and athleticism. Very similar in style, very similar in background, and similar success to that of Brock Lesnar.
Come on, guys, let's go, action, let's go.
What is this action? Let's go. They're fighting. There's a left by Carwin, a couple of big uppercuts. Frank Mir's in trouble.
Frank Mir's in big trouble.
Oh.
Carwin looking for the finish.
That's it.
Carwin teeing off, trying to finish Frank
That's
Mir.
it. It's over. It's over.
Can he survive? Wow!
Wow, look at this. He's grabbing a hold of an arm.
Carwin just exploded.
I think he's out, Mike. He's out. Jesus, stop the fight. He's unconscious.
Shane Carwin has defeated Frank Mir.
Wow.
That is some serious power. Look at the smile on Brock's face. Shane Carwin's looking at Brock right now.
That's a scary, scary man. Those heavy hands. Wow.
Still hasn't made it out of the first round. 12-0.
And he took a lot of shots. Frank Mir's in trouble there.
Joe,
he got hit really, really hard there, Mike. Let's take a look at it again.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go. Frank tried to survive, but man, Carwin too big and strong.
Just the sheer power that he possesses in those uppercuts. Look at that. You see his legs give out. He's already in trouble here, and Shane is just swarming on him. I thought Dan Mergliata would have stopped it sooner. Let's take a look at it again. He's hit with these. He's getting hurt. The knees give out. And Carwin, smelling blood, just swarms all over him. And here's the end. He's already collapsing. He's flattened out. Easily could have been stopped there. I mean, I don't know what Dan Mergliata was waiting for. He was already out.
Shane Carwin.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 48 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout. And now, the UFC interim heavyweight champion, Shane Carwin.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. Touch gloves and let's do this.
Wow, no touch. Velasquez versus Werdum is the third title unification bout in UFC history. UFC 100, Lesnar Mir, UFC 116, Lesnar Carwin. Tonight, Velasquez and Werdum. Here we go! Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens. They come out swinging.
Fabricio Werdum standing right in the pocket with Kane. Kane wanting to have nothing to do with going to the ground with Fabricio.
Kane catches him with the left again. What a pace early by the champion. Good clinch by Fabricio Werdum.
Good right hand over the top by Kane.
Big knee.
Constant pressure by Kane.
Velasquez out nearly 20 months. They love Werdum at UFC 180, but it's all about Velasquez tonight.
Yeah, the people that were cheering him are booing him now. It's
right?
weird. I think he didn't expect that either at the weigh-ins. He's been talking Spanish for a month now.
Yeah, he's been living out here for a couple of months again to deal with the altitude. They work in close range.
This is the type of pressure that Kane puts on guys that just saps their will, saps their endurance. He's cut. Kane's cut. The left eye. Something happened. He's touching it. There's a kick.
Werdum again wants to work that clinch.
There's a
and
takedown.
Down he goes.
But
side.
Let's see what Fabricio Werdum can do off of his back. He's got to control Kane's body, though, in order to do anything. And Kane does not let him. Gets right back up.
And he had side control, Joe.
Well, those are golden opportunities for Fabricio. Even though Kane had side control, at least they're grappling. And Kane's just kicking those legs.
Fabricio Werdum. Cain Velasquez's corner. There's DC, Crazy Bob Cook, Javier Mendez.
Good jab by Fabricio. And good right hand. Oh, they're exchanging.
They're both connecting, Joe.
Oh!
Cain connected 2 or 3 times that time. Uppercut.
Volume by Kane, just constant work.
Dirty boxing.
Rafael Cordero is right behind Fabricio screaming, but this crowd is so loud, I don't think he can hear him. Look at this. Fabricio takes Kane down.
Midway point of the first round.
Big knee by Fabricio.
Werdum 3-0 in 5-round fights. Tonight, his 4th. Total strikes thus far.
Fabricio briefly took Kane to the ground, but what a golden opportunity that is.
39-10 for Velasquez.
One possible option that we may see from Fabricio is pulling guard from the clinch.
Werdum with the longest active win streak in the heavyweight division, 5 straight victories. Inside.
Good inside leg kick, very
right
nice.
Right off the hands of Cain Velasquez, Joe, as a counter. Heavy uppercut.
Nice leg kick by Kane.
Werdum. Oh, that one connected.
This is a pace. Good jab by Fabricio.
Switching back and forth with his stance. Good kick by Velasquez.
And good right hand by Fabricio.
Fabricio's right in his face here.
Kane is doing a great job of landing those leg kicks in these exchanges, Mike, and they will pay off as this fight goes on. But Fabricio Werdum is doing very well in these exchanges. Kane's cut. Oh,
nice uppercuts. Two of them, Joe.
And good right hand by Fabricio.
Take away the first Junior Dos Santos fight, and Kane really hasn't even lost a round in his career. Werdum would like to do that right here.
He dumped him into the guard, though. Let's see if Fabricio can get anything done. He's got to be exhausted now. After
And Kane
4+
steps
minutes
away
of
again,
fighting.
Joe.
Yeah.
30 seconds. Tough to keep a big pace when you're a big guy at 7,832 feet.
Good front kick to the body by Fabricio. He's used that several times.
15 seconds.
Good right hand by Fabricio. Good jab.
Kane's all kinds of bloodied up.
Good uppercut by Kane.
This might be the most battered Cain Velasquez has been in a single
Nice
round.
inside leg kick by Fabricio, rather. This is the first time he's fought at this altitude. Fabricio has already fought here before. Another thing to consider is Kane did not spend a lot of time up here.
Right, and as I mentioned, Fabricio's lived here for months, Joe.
Nice jab by Fabricio. And the leg kicks of Kane.
Interim champ in the red.
Oh, good
Heavyweight
left hook.
champ in the black. Pushing forward, body kick, head kick.
Fabricio Werdum is holding his own in these exchanges,
Absolutely.
and that is huge. Kane constantly pressing forward, and those leg kicks, that was a thunderous leg kick, and another one by Kane. Fabricio's got to start checking these.
Velasquez by 7 in significant head strikes. Aaron Simpson, who coached Cain Velasquez at Arizona State in wrestling, said he was a quiet kid who did everything on work ethic.
Good uppercut by Fabricio. Right hand grazed him by Kane. Kane constantly pressing forward. And this is his style.
Yep.
This is his kind of fight.
This is the grinding work ethic that he displayed during his collegiate wrestling days at ASU.
Fabricio is landing more punches on Kane than perhaps anyone since Junior Dos Santos.
And
look
the
at
win
Kane's
over
face.
Junior was in 69 seconds.
There's another one. Another beautiful one. The win that Junior had off of him.
Right,
But
absolutely.
the other two fights, Junior held his own in many exchanges, but this is probably the best anybody has done for a prolonged period of time. Big kick to the
Absolutely.
body.
That first round may be the best ever against Velasquez.
Other than
and
the
again, he
first
gets
round, he
clipped.
tagged him.
Yep.
Oh!
Another right hand.
Kane is in trouble, Mike.
Werdum pushing forward.
Several times he's been wobbled. There he
And
gets
again.
He got wobbled again. Look at this. Fabricio spun him around.
Kane looks tired. And I don't know if
Fabricio
we've
has
ever
said
that
something
before.
about the altitude. That Kane is not prepared for this altitude. Beautiful leg kick by Kane there.
The altitude or the output of Fabricio Werdum.
Check that one. But Kane never stops working. I mean, his output is legendary. Even if you think he's tired, even if he gets rocked and hurt, he never stops.
Just past the midway point of round 2.
Fabricio blinking like he got poked in that left eye.
Shakes it off. 8 to left. Velasquez punches are coming from down by his waist.
That leg kick again. Always finishes those combinations with that leg kick. Another strong right hand by Fabricio.
And good hips. Uppercut.
Uppercut.
Mixing
Knee
it up.
up the middle.
A knee is how he finished Mark Hunt.
I have never seen Kane this wobbly. I mean, it really looks like he is struggling with his endurance. Look at this,
Been
controlling
out
the
a
neck.
long time, Joe.
Not just that, I think the altitude is playing a big factor here, and I think he may have underestimated its effect.
Of course, he trains in San Jose, California.
At sea level.
Yes. Look at the numbers.
Look at
Both ran
his
almost even.
exchanges. Look at this. Forget the numbers. When Fabricio is landing the shots, Kane is wobbling. When Kane is landing, Fabricio's eating it or moving away from them. And this is something that we haven't seen in a long time. I mean, really, the Junior Dos Santos fight was that one big haymaker that took him out.
Exactly.
But in the other exchanges, his chin has been rock solid. Nice inside leg kick by Fabricio. Good right hand by Fabricio.
And he follows it with the left.
And another right. Beautiful combinations by Fabricio.
Very disciplined.
Look at this.
Very disciplined.
Right hand, he's wobbled.
Highly accurate. Looking for the hole.
But again, that leg kick. Oh, look at another
right through it.
That leg kick may come into play later.
Oh, he got rocked with the uppercut.
He's hurt.
15 seconds.
Rafael Cordero is screaming at Fabricio.
Huge uppercut landed. Final seconds of the round. Wow.
Beautiful jab. Fabricio Werdum. Wow. A bloody Endez. And Fabricio looks fresh.
Round 3. You heard the corner of Velasquez calling for the takedown. We need to take him down.
And that's something we did not expect. We thought that they would try to avoid the ground as much as possible, considering how good Fabricio's jiu-jitsu is. Look at this! Fabricio almost rolled him over.
Let's see if Kane steps away again, Joe.
You got to be very careful here.
Just missed with that up kick. Werdum.
And Werdum back up to his feet. Werdum looking to grab a hold of that wrist and pull Kane into his guard.
Werdum looking to become the new baddest man on the planet. Again, snapping back the head of Cain Velasquez. Junior Dos Santos, the only man to ever defeat Velasquez.
There's something about Kane tonight that looks particularly labored in the way he's thrown. Oh, head kick. Stiffened him up. He might have hurt Fabricio with that head kick.
Powering through.
Guillotine.
A lot of time left.
Guillotine.
Werdum working it. Can he lock it in here?
It's hard to tell where his hands are clasped. He doesn't have it.
Got the knee to connect, though. And more punches. And another knee. The knee finished Mark Hunt. Right here in this building. Hands up high for Werdum, down low for Velasquez. Switch. They split
Another
punches.
hard right hand by Fabricio. And Kane swollen and bloodied, having a hard time.
We've never seen Kane look like this.
Guillotine, guillotine.
Looking to lock it in. Can he get it?
He stopped it.
It is all over. It is all over. Fabricio Werdum is the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion.
Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a performance by Fabricio Werdum. And to catch him with the guillotine after battering him with exchanges on the feet, man. And his corner called for the takedown.
Werdum the first to submit Fedor. Werdum the first to submit Cain Velasquez.
Submit him after a spectacular performance.
Fight Replay brought to you by Bud Light. The perfect beer for whatever happens.
And this is what we had said, that very few people on the planet have the jiu-jitsu skill of Fabricio Werdum in the heavyweight division. Look how he locked that up absolutely perfectly. And Kane was done. Look at this. As soon as he shot, Fabricio immediately slides that right in. Perfect technique. Cranking that neck sideways. Spectacular jiu-jitsu. And the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world is now Fabricio Werdum.
He becomes the 14th undisputed champion in UFC heavyweight history.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke. And now, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Fabricio by Cavallo Werdum.
For Derek Lewis and his counterpart, Alexander Volkov. Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Modelo Especial, brewed with a fighting spirit since 1925. Lewis is in black, Alexander Volkov in gray. And that fight that Lewis had against Werdum, it was October 2017, and Derek forced to pull out just a few hours before the fight, but he's worked hard on his posture. He's stretching pre and post workout now and feels like his back hasn't felt this good in years. We'll see if it pays dividends tonight.
Well, there's been a lot of guys with back injuries, but you got to wonder what he could do to fix that, whether it's surgically or through some sort of long-term therapy, but he continues to fight. It's very difficult to train when you have that kind of an injury.
Right.
Almost impossible, Joe. I mean, the fact that he said it limited his training a lot, so I'm curious to see what kind of output he has even in this first round.
Did you ask him what he does to supplement with it for endurance?
Well, he doesn't have any supplements. He just says, I got a round that I'm going to try to take this guy out in. That's what he said. Wow. So let's see what happens here.
He got tagged. Front kick to the body. He's hurt.
That body shot hurt him.
Volkov's all over him.
The knees and the teep kick to the belly already hurt so bad.
Lewis loads up, nothing doing there. Strong start for Drago.
He's not going to go out easy, Derek Lewis. I'm not going to make this easy.
Drago just shook his left hand.
Oh my God.
Counter right from Volkov.
Huge right uppercut. Lands. Derek Lewis trying to tough it out. Something might have hurt his eye or his nose, because you don't react like that unless it lands really wrong.
I'm not sure.
See, his eye might be, it could be his orbital, but he's toughing it out. He don't care. Let's see what happens here.
Pay attention to Volkov's left hand. He was shaking it earlier. He accidentally poked him.
Good sportsmanship by Volkov to even say that.
Yeah.
He could have kept going. Nobody would have known.
Volkov's pointing to his mouth, though. He's saying that he fish hooked him.
You ready to fight?
He's saying something.
Why are you stopping the fight? It's okay. It's time to fight.
I'm not exactly sure what he's saying.
I think he was saying that Volkov was stopping it himself, but there was no eye poke. He just stopped because he thought he was poking him in the eye, and Volkov could have kept going.
Yeah, you can lose a fight for calling timeout.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 minutes have gone by. Volkov goes high with the kick, nothing doing.
I may be mistaken, but I felt like he was pointing towards his mouth, saying that Derek Lewis like reached into his mouth or something.
Huh.
I don't know, though. That was confusing.
He's already landed some big shots to the body of Lewis, and he keeps going to the body with those punches and teep kicks.
And I'm being told there was no eye poke, so Herb Dean largely did his job there. Volkov switching up the footwork here early.
Where I'm sure the truck will isolate it.
Wow, what a crazy looking takedown he attempted.
Derek Lewis has had a penchant for fighting well, or at least surviving well off of his back in his UFC tenure. Trying to control posture here. Just over 2 minutes to go in our opening round.
Lewis uses that underhook to get back up to his feet.
Keep those hands tight. Oh, that's the hand that he said he needed to land, and there it is. He only needs one of those.
Yeah, that's what makes Derek Lewis so fun to watch. Hammers. Oh, big takedown.
So the high amplitude takedown here from Alexander Volkov. Let's see what he can do with it. Short elbows.
We might not see Derek Lewis get up from this. He might just be okay with just waiting it out, waiting for the round to start over.
We've seen Lewis rally from adversity before. He got dropped by Tim Johnson early, came back to win that fight. Slow start against Shamil Abdurakhimov in a main event. But not necessarily the start he was looking for tonight, though.
There's definitely no quit in Derek Lewis, though. I mean, you could hurt him, and he could still knock you out with one punch, as you saw. He grabbed his eye, took 3 steps back. The second Volkov came at him, he threw an overhand right, almost got him.
Volkov's taking his back here.
And this is that brown belt he was talking about. That let's see if he can utilize it and get the finish here. I mean, he's got the back.
He may switch to the arm. He may switch to the left arm. The way he's holding the wrist there.
Definitely there, Joe. You're exactly right. But he's not setting the legs up exactly like he's going to do that.
Yeah, he might switch. Look at this. Good job by Volkov staying on the back. Uh-oh.
Nice
Derek
by
Lewis on
Derek
top.
Lewis.
Not a man you want on top of you in this situation. Under 30 seconds to go in the round.
Big elbow by Lewis.
He's just so strong.
Oh!
Ground and pound from Derek Lewis here. Crowd getting behind the Black Beast. Minutes in the can. UFC 229, Khabib versus McGregor is presented by Harley-Davidson. When you fire up an HD motorcycle, adrenaline kicks in and refuses to tap out. Check it out at h-d.com/explore.
And Derek Lewis's corners are exactly right. Look how far out he is. I mean, that's Volkov range right there. You can't be eating those kicks because what he'll do is he'll jab you, teep you, and kick you. And then when you run in, he's going to knee you or elbow you. And that's what we've seen so far. But Derek Lewis needs to get in that pocket ASAP.
Oh,
nice right hand.
Oh, he stiffened up.
Lewis covering up.
Lewis looking tired.
Yeah, he's in trouble. But he will always throw those
Always
bombs.
has that one, though. Always has that punch.
And it looks like a potentially serious orbital injury for Derek Lewis that maybe is affecting him in the fight.
That's the second time he's gone for that takedown.
Yeah, the left eye does seem like it's swelling underneath the left eye, but what's interesting is they had the end swell on the right eye in between rounds, so that might be bothering him as well.
I think it could be orbital, like you guys were saying. That's when you usually see people grabbing at their eye like that. It's supposed to be one of the most painful things you can do. Thank God I haven't dealt with it, but I could imagine that big hand of Volkov in my eye might do it too.
You just keep moving that head, Dom.
There's that right hand again, right to that eye. As a bantamweight, when you watch heavyweights fight, does it kind of freak you out how little they move?
Well, that doesn't freak me out. It freaks me out how big and giant they are, and that only one of those punches is just like it'll probably knock me in the next year. They're enormous.
Oh, big jab.
That was a
big
jab.
by
I mean,
Volkov.
the human brain can only take so much pressure. I don't care how big you are, and these guys are nailing each other.
Air Asia, now everyone can fly. Volkov seemingly not in any rush when he has had Derek Lewis on the ropes. Continues to bide his time. 3 minutes now to go round two.
Well, I just think he's got to be cautious because of that. Because Derek Lewis can always fire back and knock you into another dimension.
Lewis's 9 UFC knockouts, tied for second most in UFC heavyweight history. 6 of those on the ground.
And right now, Lewis is playing the game where he's pulling Volkov back into his power. You see him pulling? He's trying to get Volkov to come to him to land the big strike, but Volkov's not biting. What Volkov could do is start using some jabs, start using those teep kicks, start beating up the legs of Lewis. Don't just look in the mirror is what I call this. You're staring at the mirror, some fakes. Get Derek Lewis biting on something. Right now they're going speed for speed, shot for shot. There needs to be something in the middle to fill the gaps for these guys to offset each other. Nice, that can land all day. That's the type of stuff Volkov should be doing nonstop.
Volkov switched stances quite a bit as well. You see him now, he's moved back to orthodox. He was fighting southpaw for a bit. But I completely agree with you about attacking those legs.
And the body. I mean, anytime he's hit Derek in the body, it almost seems to affect him.
Pretty good counter right from Alexander Volkov. Much more of a volume guy than Derek Lewis is.
If I'm Volkov, I'm firing left teep kicks to the gut of Derek Lewis for the rest of the fight, and then bring it high, just like he did there. Just keep going to the legs, keep going to the body. That'll drop Lewis's hands, take the wind out of his sails, and take away some of that power.
He's going that front kick to the body over and over again here.
Jabs and teep kicks all day will get the win for Volkov. And if Volkov fakes more, he'll have more openings. Ooh.
Nice job by Volkov using that length. You know, we talked a lot about Stefan Struve in the past, maybe not maximizing his length. Volkov uses it well.
The Irish are already singing.
Lewis at times can lull you into a false sense of not security, but comfort, and then he comes with those lunch boxes. 45 seconds here in round 2. Oh, beautiful inside leg kick for Volkov. Counter right from the Black Beast.
Always dangerous. His ability to explode. I mean, if he could just figure out how to fix his back problem.
Goodness, he's throwing that from the hip, and it's still landing. Comes that left high, yep.
Uppercut, lost the mouthpiece. Volkov lost his mouthpiece. I don't know if Herb Dean has seen it. He's seen it. He's going to pick it up.
You put it in.
You put it in, bro.
Huh? Yeah, you put it in.
What?
I don't think he knew it was his mouthpiece.
Oh, wow.
So Derek Lewis, Alexander Volkov. We'll see who emerges here as heavyweight contender. Less than 5 minutes now to go.
And his corner minced no words. And you can see Derek Lewis looking to unload bombs.
Man, fakes, feints would go a long way with these giant gentlemen.
Well, we saw some earlier from Volkov. We're just not seeing much anymore.
You see how they're just staring and then going. So there's no break in rhythm, there's no timing. It's just like, all right, when you go, I'll be faster than you. No, I'll hit harder than you.
He's giving them a little.
There it goes. That's what he needs more of, those. And then teep kicks. Maybe go to the legs a little bit. Lewis playing the pull game. It's the third time he's tried that takedown, and you fake the single and you step around. It's not high percentage takedown, but it does work in transition. But from the outside like that, not very utilized, I would say.
Volkov going southpaw here. He wasn't going to engage Lewis there on the ground. Under 4 minutes to go. Every time Lewis flurries, this building gets ready to crescendo. Nothing doing there, though.
And what's funny is you see Derek Lewis control the pace of fights over and over. Big shot.
Right hand behind the ear and another one for good measure. Lewis able to survive another onslaught from Volkov.
What a chin on Derek Lewis.
Man.
It looks like he's gonna go down and then he'll just wing an overhand or something out of nowhere. Almost like he's playing possum. Not here though, that one hurt.
Hits the eye again. He's covering up his eye, but it was a punch, according to Herb Dean.
Right. And Volkov wisely continues to attack that damaged orbital area of Derek Lewis. Under 3 minutes now to go.
I mean, how dangerous must Lewis actually be for Volkov to be taking this pace when he's got him hurt over and over and he's just so cautious?
Well, he's so dangerous that Volkov thought that the mouthpiece wasn't his.
Yeah.
Good point.
Well, Lewis came in, at least statistically, if you care, with the best striking defense among active heavyweights. So Volkov has certainly changed that percentage around a little bit tonight.
When you get your mouthpiece knocked out and you don't know you got your mouthpiece knocked out.
You try to hand it to your opponent, like, here you go.
You put this on, man. I don't want it.
Ouch, those hurt. Those will work all night. That teep kick, go back and forth and then throw a jab out there. And you can just slowly chop down Lewis because Lewis has no offense right now and he's only backing up. I think Lewis is just saving it for the last minute. I mean, that's all I could really think of here.
Well, he's just wading in, isn't he?
Yep. He's trying to pull Volkov, but Volkov won't throw anything. He's just kind of waiting for him because he knows Lewis is looking to counter him. So he's just playing the waiting game back and forth. It's counter for counter with these two gentlemen.
90 seconds to go.
Oh.
Watch those fingers.
Nice kick to the body. And again,
Those are going to keep landing all night if he keeps throwing it. And that's what Lewis has to do right there. You can't stay at kick range. This is what he needs to do, and he's been waiting for the last minute here. As you can see, he's pressuring now. But if you're not going to be eating those kicks and those jabs, you got to keep going, and you got to keep pressuring. You got to keep Volkov on his heels.
That's a big right from Derek Lewis. See how much the Black Beast has left in the tank, and if he can rally here down the stretch.
I mean, he just eats stuff and looks at you. He doesn't even care.
Yeah, he just kind of
Oh, my goodness.
He wobbles and then looks for a hammer. It's so fun to watch, though, because you just don't know what's going to happen.
You're exactly right. So hard. Incredible finish.
Unbelievable. Volkov does not know what happened.
Volkov still getting his wits about him. They help him to his feet. The Black Beast has done it.
Goodness.
Unbelievable.
Where's Daniel Cormier at?
Wow.
Derek Lewis.
Unbelievable.
It really is, though. It truly, really is.
It's
unfreaking believable.
He's crazy.
He does not care. He'll take a nap in the middle of this octagon right now with the microphone in his hand when you're interviewing him.
That kind of power and that heart.
Heart is right.
He's touching his heart right there.
He knows.
Well, just when you thought his fan base couldn't swell anymore, I present to you UFC 229. This replay brought to you by Nemiroff. Bold character since 1872. How about that visual there?
And this is heavyweights, ladies and gentlemen. Boom! He waited the entire fight, a 1-2 down the middle, and then non-stop, disgusting ground and pound. Jab, overhand right, bam! On the money, folded the skyscraper to the floor, and then gets pounded into rubble on the ground. Bam! I mean, you see his head just fold back like a Pez dispenser as his mouthpiece falls out again. Insane power by Derek Lewis. This man knows he had to tough it out and knew if he landed, it would be over, and he proved it. Look at that ground and pound. It's all over.
He has that break-your-face open type of power, and with respect to Cain Velasquez and everybody else, there may be no more dangerous ground striker at present in this heavyweight division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Derek the Black Beast Lewis.
All right, gentlemen, we're going over your instructions backstage. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Brock Lesnar, Frank Mir, UFC heavyweight title fight.
You ready? Let's go.
First thing I'm noticing is Frank Mir's left leg is very, very taped up. His knee, all up his knee is taped up. Now, I don't know if that's because he's injured or because he wants friction if he grabs a hold of something in a guard and he wants Brock Lesnar to not be able to slip out.
Brock with the inside leg kick early, Joe, pawing, trying to keep Frank Mir at distance.
Frank Mir looks very calm and collected here. And Brock immediately goes for the takedown. Frank dives down. He's got a hold of a leg.
And he slips to half guard. Joe, we've heard no reports of any trouble with the left knee or the left leg of Frank Mir.
You never know, though.
You never know.
You never know.
Well, and as you know, the way these guys train,
Rarely do we have a fighter truly at 100% when he finally enters the octagon. The one thing you notice here is Lesnar being very patient. He's got Frank Mir down, but he's not swinging away, trying to finish it right away like he did the first time.
Yeah.
Thus, he got caught.
He doesn't want to take any chances, and Frank very relaxed on the bottom.
Let's work. Come on, let's work, bro.
Now this is Frank's game. The more Brock falls into this, the more Brock is not ground and pounding and just trying to grapple with him. He runs the risk.
Let's work.
You see that hematoma.
Oh, yep, and
right
short
side.
elbow. And there's a cut on the bridge of the nose of Mir as well.
But as I said, the more Brock grapples with Frank on the ground, the more he runs the risk of being submitted, especially right now when both of them are slippery.
Well, you notice, too, Brock's trying to stay chest on chest. He doesn't want to leave any gap.
Good punches by Brock there.
Between him and Frank Mir to allow Mir to spin the hips and work a submission.
Yeah, he's controlling Frank's head and punching him in the face, and these are hard punches.
Pushes the arm back. And again, delivers a shot.
And
to
now Frank
Mir.
is protecting his face with his hand, but he's bleeding, Mike.
Brock is firing away. And again, he's got that pressure, Joe, of chest on chest.
Yeah, and Brock can generate incredible amount of power in that short distance. Frank very relaxed on the bottom, though. You see, he's not really trying to fight it off.
Let's work, bro. Let's work.
Brock's pace very deliberate.
Those punches are very hard.
Championship fight. 5-minute rounds.
Frank just looked over at his corner and said, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Brock just teeing away.
Man, those are
that
some,
one got through.
Yeah, now he realizes he's got to move. These are hurting.
2 minutes. Remains in round one. That is just a big, powerful dude.
Yeah, he is doing a lot of damage here, Mike. Frank Mir's nose is bleeding.
His cheek is all bruised up.
He just gave his corner the thumbs up, but that's all well and good. But you got those big lunch boxes slamming into your face. That's not a lot of fun. Oh, now he goes to the body and to the face.
90 seconds remains in the round.
All right, now Frank's in a better spot.
Frank looks around, looking for the clock, I would assume. All Brock here in round one.
The way Brock is holding Frank's neck, he's almost got him in like a neck crank. He's holding the armpit and he's pushing the face forward. Frank can't move his head very well.
Brock was going body, face now too, Joe.
All right, this is much better for Frank. His head's free, but now, he's taking some damage.
What Brock is, there's Brock's. Now Brock's got to be careful here, Joe.
Yeah,
when he leaves distance, yep,
exactly.
Frank's going to start to move and look to lock something in. And that may be the best thing he's done here in round one is chest on chest. Good hammer fist. Well, this one's lasted much longer than the first one already.
Underhook by Frank, and he's going to use that to either try to stand up or he's going to go under the right leg of Brock Lesnar. He's running out of time here.
Final seconds of round one. Hammer fist again. The champion wins round one.
Fight.
Round two.
Frank, and they go to the ground.
Wow, Brock's gonna let him up. 106-5 as a collegiate wrestler.
Good left hook by Mir.
And the knee. He caught him with the knee.
Oh, he jumped up a flying knee, a la Uriah Faber.
But now Brock's on top again. Joe, I'm astounded that Brock stood back up. Brock's best game plan is to do exactly this. not get into a strike fest with Frank Mir.
If he doesn't work here, Herb Dean's gonna stand him up. Herb is warning them right now. Frank is getting beat up here. He's taking some big shots and his face is splattering blood all over his shoulder. The power shots of Brock Lesnar. He's got so much power in those fists, Mike.
Up against the
Frank's in big trouble. That's it.
Trying to finish it.
That's it.
Herb Dean is there, and it is all over.
He's out.
Brock Lesnar is the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion.
Wow.
That's not going to win him any fans.
That was real.
He cares.
That's I don't think he cares at all. That was
said
some
to
real
Frankie,
emotion.
he said, talk all the shit you want now.
And here you see this just big, powerful fist come down on Frank Mir's face. Frank is pressed up against the cage, and as soon as he turned over, referee Herb Dean gave him plenty of chances, but he realized that Frank wasn't getting up.
Total
Just
domination.
The power of Brock Lesnar in these punches, and again, Frank just stuck there, pinned up against the cage, unable to move.
Brock Lesnar, who grew up on a struggling dairy farm. 15 months since the first fight, avenges his loss.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Brock Lesnar!
Are you ready? Let's get it on!
Here we go. Heavyweight title fight. Couture and Rizzo. A second chance for Pedro Rizzo to try to reign supreme in the heavyweight division. He eats a left quickly from Randy Couture. Couture, the Greco-Roman wrestler, wants to clinch, wants to close the quarters and get away from the hands and the feet and the knees of Pedro Rizzo.
He doesn't want to get caught coming in on a rush either, so it'll be interesting to see how cerebral he'll be with setups.
And he's good setups, because he just cannot take the damage from Pedro. Pedro punches way too hard and kicks way too hard.
The one thing Pedro knows he must do here tonight is initiate, as he was unable to do that in his title fight against Kevin Randleman, and he went down to defeat that night. Ironically, it was Randleman, recently defeated by Couture, when Couture won the belt again.
Well, Couture's really good at this clinch game.
He's great at the clinch game, and he's trying to get him against the fence, and give Pedro credit. He knows that's the tactic, and he keeps circling to the center.
It'll be interesting to see who starts striking out of this position first. Oh,
Pedro
there it is.
Greco-Roman wrestling, all the way to the Greek Olympics. Great history of combating. You want to talk about a throwback, that is Randy Couture, but he has new toys to go with his throwback skills.
And when they're binding like that and they start to chase one another, watch for a knee to come up awful quick too.
And sharp technique there by Couture to knee Rizzo right in the thigh. Just short, sharp. Those are the little shots that 20 minutes in really plague you.
Watch a knee, 2 hands on the head here. Watch for a knee.
Again, 5 5-minute rounds scheduled here in this title fight. Some uppercuts. The one thing I asked Randy Couture about were the knees of Pedro Rizzo when he had his opponent in the clinch, and he said, I'm not seeing Pedro use the knees as much as one would anticipate he could and would. So he is concerned, but he has yet to see Pedro be truly effective with the knees in close quarters.
I really think that's how Pedro's going to solve this riddle of the clinch, is to come up with that knee and break them hands open for fear that Couture will take more shot.
There's the knee.
Nice.
There's the knee.
That's softening. I tell you, them knees, especially when you're coming forward, really take you.
Jammed into the fence by Randy Couture. And now he's trying for some ground and pound in the half guard of Pedro Rizzo, but using the leverage of having his opponent against the fencing. If Couture gets that full mount, it is dangerous.
Dangerous. And he's good in there. He's got good balance so he can keep his punching stance.
He's overwhelming right now. Pedro trying to get him into the guard. He has done so. And now he closes it.
Couture with that shoulder punch.
They're using shoulders.
Who taught him all this stuff?
I think he taught himself most of it, buddy.
The sport keeps evolving,
It sure
Frank.
does. That's very impressive to see a technique like that come out.
Up to the feet it comes, back down with a big hammer from the natural Randy Couture. Rizzo in front of his own corner and his mentor Marco Ruas. The last Brazilian champion that we have seen in the UFC back in '95.
Couture with the forearms.
Really working Pedro Rizzo. And he's opened Pedro Rizzo.
Cut.
Cut on the nose.
And
Looks like he's cut on his head as well as the bridge of that nose.
And that's been one knock against Pedro Rizzo is he seems to cut.
Oh, he's got a deep cut on his head. It's coming down.
Oh, Couture overwhelming. He has it into his world right now.
Everything's short.
And still 60 seconds remains in round one. Couture's trying to finish him. McCarthy's right in there, making sure Rizzo can intelligently defend himself. Rizzo taking tons of punishment here. Couture with rights and more rights. And he finishes another one. Combinations on Rizzo. Rizzo trying to work through this flurry of punches by Randy Couture.
Something offensive. They're
Left,
stop
left, and another left.
He does need to do something
He's got to
here
do something
offensively.
offensive. They're going to pull this fight from him. He's got to get his legs in there, kick him back. He's got to get space.
McCarthy's right there, making sure that the fighter's safety is of the utmost concern and importance to the mixed martial arts world.
It's like they're both taking a breather now.
He did. He wiped his face. He had time to breathe.
A little breather, looking at the situation.
Well, you got to, how much energy is Couture losing here by punching? He's obviously scoring.
But he's also doing damage.
Big time damage, guys. Big time damage. And he finishes with a big one. UFC.tv. Be part interactively of this heavyweight title fight here tonight. Mike Goldberg, Jeff Blattman, Frank Shamrock.
Did I see 22 under Pedro Rizzo? 78 to 22. Pedro, hard to believe he could have won that round.
Got faith in him.
Now that's his fans, and he certainly deserves great fans. He's a terrific. Oh, what a leg!
And he got him good.
He got him, hurt him.
Got him big time, right in the ribs, because Randy tried to shoot right back up from the mat and couldn't do so.
Oh, yeah.
The suddenness of a world-class striker, the most dangerous striker in the heavyweight division, felt right there by the champion Randy Couture.
And you've got to wonder here, why is Rizzo starting to slow down? Why isn't he trying to use this position? He hurt Couture, but he's not following up.
Come on, gotta move.
Pedro Rizzo, a young man who cried in the shower for hours at age 18 when he first suffered defeat in the fight world. And now he's back on his feet, trying to win for his country, trying to win for his hero, Marco Ruas. And man, did he withstand some punishment in round number one. Round number two just underway.
I'll tell you, that was one effective kick. It seems to have changed Randy Couture's attitude there totally.
Oh, it did. And that'd take a lot out of you, having all your weight on that leg, doing some sort of forward movement. Oh!
There's the kick. So far, second round, Pedro's game.
Uppercut.
Combination.
And Couture is stunned. Pedro with the left. Now his confidence skyrocketing. Just missed with that one. Combinations again have Couture frustrated. Is tonight payback to Marco Huas for bringing in a young man who had not enough money to pay for his lessons.
Now Rizzo, now we've seen this a couple times tonight where first round's totally opposite of the second. Couture stayed down there an awful long time. Whoa.
Combination again. And there it is, like the Stojnic Carter fight we saw earlier tonight. The one shot that Rizzo got in to begin the second round gets between the ears of Randy Couture, gets into his mind and makes him hesitate on his game a bit. And that kick is not his game.
No,
I think Randy,
you saw how sloppy that was.
I wonder if Randy punched himself out in the first round, because it seems now he doesn't have anything left. He's breathing through an open mouth.
He does, and his attempts at that double or that single show that he's not working that clinch game anymore, which is his real strength.
We thought tonight, beginning of the night, could be top to bottom the best card ever and the best set of fights in UFC history. The turns of fate and the twists of momentum have been astonishing to see.
Yes.
That's just an example of how this sport is. Anybody, anytime, with any move, can finish any fight.
That's why there's so much respect, Frank, between the competitors.
Oh, that was a big kick. That was a fight-changing kick right there. That was a huge kick.
Couture with the left and another combination. He's in trouble now. He's in big trouble now. If Rizzo connects, it could end here with still 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining.
Oh, the jab.
Couture has heart, but it seems that Rizzo's now in his world.
It's not looking good right here.
Rizzo, he must initiate. He must finish.
He's got to finish.
There's the left, the combination,
Couture's
and another
tired.
kick.
Couture is tired.
A decade of difference in age to the 37-year-old Randy Couture, the 27-year-old Pedro Rizzo.
Look at the marks.
Oh, high kick! A high kick.
Right, look at the nose.
The nose is bleeding now.
His nose immediately bleeding.
Couture, can he close the gap? Does he have enough energy to shoot again, Jeff? To clinch again?
This is where age is going to hurt Randy Couture. He doesn't have the ability to recover as quick as a 20-year-old.
Huas and the Rizzo corner are telling Pedro, stand up, stand up. Well, Pedro wants to catch his breath in this position, though, also.
Pedro's got this fight won.
There's a kick. There's a kick. It went towards the head.
And it's
so
a down
McCarthy
fighter.
comes in. A down fighter, you can kick his body, but not his head. And so that gives a mini break to Randy Couture.
Couture's all bloodied up there.
It just seems he's lost the snap in his legs.
There's an
He's
uppercut.
lost it. There's the knee. Here comes the knee.
Another uppercut by Couture, but Rizzo.
You saw Couture look over at the clock.
Able to move
tired.
away.
They're both tired.
No damage done there by Couture on Pedro Rizzo. Down goes Couture. 5 seconds in the round. McCarthy's right there. 5 seconds now.
Can he make it?
The horn's gonna sound. And Couture takes all the punishment here in round number 2. They are back to go into his game here in round number 3. Round 1 to Couture, round 2 to Rizzo, decisively online at UFC.tv. Jeff, you're the wrestler at heart, so is Randy Couture. What does the champion do here?
I think the champion wants to get Rizzo down on his back.
How can he do it?
He's going to have to, I would be suckering Pedro into throwing a right hand, trying to take the double out from underneath him. That or get him near the fence, just circling naturally with punches. Don't do it just from the clinch. Try to circle him near the fence, bull rush him, get him up against the fence. Then that's more Couture's world in the clinch. But Pedro's done a good job right from the onset of trying to keep his backside towards the middle of the octagon.
Good uppercuts there by Randy Couture to open up round number 3. And there's the shoot.
Nice sprawl.
But good takedown defense by Pedro Rizzo.
Really good takedown. And you see him get his hands inside. He got the underhook. He wasn't going down.
Now you got to remember, Couture's not a freestyle wrestler. He doesn't practice as much doing leg shots. He's got the ability to do a running double, but it's not going to be as proficient as one of the great freestylers like a Mark Jackson, who somewhat took you down, though you had an armbar carrying him down the whole way too. But that's the kind of thing that you do so well, is you have to have that ability to take a man down or at least set him up so you have a fighting chance of it. Straight on shots, tough to make work.
Don't forget, Rizzo can also submit his opponent, although he doesn't appear to be very interested in going that direction right here. I think he wants to end it and end it with an exclamation point. Timeout called by John McCarthy to attend to Randy Couture.
I guess they're checking the nose of Couture.
What was interesting on that kick, Rizzo threw the kick, and Couture blocked it with his hand, but in turn punched his own self in the nose.
Now, this is what did the damage.
There's that big leg kick. Oh, that's the kick to the head. Nice. He's going to punch himself right in the nose. That's where the blood started.
And there on the ground, the kick into the arm. It didn't hit the head, so it is legal. The old rule was no kicking a down fighter at all. But that rule was expanded to no kicking the head of a down fighter.
One undefeated champion has already gone down to defeat for the first time in
he's going to get him.
UFC
he's
career.
down.
Couture trying to avoid the same fate.
This fight has been fantastic. Back and forth they go. Let's see if Randy Couture now in round 3 can get back to his offense.
Who withstood more damage? Was it Rizzo in round 1 or was it Couture in round 2?
That's a tough one to call. They're both really putting it out there.
Well, let me ask you this, Frank. If you're more fatigued, does it hurt worse?
Not that it hurts worse. It's just that your mind thinks it does.
Yes.
It doesn't actually hurt any more or less. It's just that your brain goes, wait, I'm really tired, and now it hurts.
Fatigue makes cowards of us all.
You know it.
And I thought Randy was seemingly very fatigued in that second round. I thought maybe he might have punched himself out in round 1, smelling Rizzo's blood, thinking, hey, I can end this now.
Yeah.
But it may have cost him in round 2. He just didn't have any juice. But now, using good tactic, getting the takedown finally, can he operate here with any kind of energy?
I think that's a great question because we have not seen him go into the ground and pound, try to really pass the guard yet of Pedro Rizzo here. As he was able to do so, it seemed with some relative ease in the round number 1 when he had more in the tank.
He didn't really try to pass Rizzo's guard. He just has those nice, short, choppy blows. and if he can get those in, he doesn't care where he is.
It's not a pass, it's a charge, right?
Yeah. It's just go ahead and get those small shots in, and I think that's all you're going to see him attempt here. I'm surprised he's up on his legs burning energy. I thought he'd stay down on his knees and just work from that position, try to get some of the air back, and if he does, maybe then he feels he has the punching power to put a flurry in.
Don't forget, coming up June 29th, light heavyweight championship title fight at the Meadowlands, the Continental Airlines Arena. Our champion Tito Ortiz against the challenger Elvis Sinison. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com. Wow, this show has been spectacular. A new champion a moment ago in the welterweight division. Carlos Newton and Rizzo trying to become the new champion in the heavyweight division. This round's been somewhat even with now 48 seconds remaining.
No clear winner in this round. I think both the guys are just trying to catch their air. The Pedro started to do something interesting. He's actually starting to strike from the bottom a little bit, which he hasn't done throughout this show. I think that's been hurting him when he's been on the bottom.
Rizzo has fought wrestlers and been victorious before. Mark the Hammer Coleman won a split decision over the former UFC World Heavyweight Champion back at UFC 18. Lost, of course, to Kevin Randleman.
Yeah, I think Randy's arms are really burnt. He pulls up like he wants to punch, and then he puts them back down, puts his chest back down. I believe those are signs of fatigue.
Those are small signs of fatigue.
There was a good left hand by Randy. Now covering the mouth. They're all learning that little Frank trick.
And that's just a sign of inexperience in striking.
And we are in championship territory here. 4th and 5th rounds. Separates the man from the rest.
It sure does, doesn't it? That extra 2 rounds.
Forget the imitations. This is truly the most intense hand-to-hand combat in the world today. The world of mixed martial arts, full of respect, regard, and high energy. There's a left that connected to Couture. Couture still trying to close in and work the uppercuts.
Wow, look at them uppercuts.
The uppercuts are good. They've been effective.
Very good. They're perfect for his style. He just adapted Greco-Roman right into punching.
A sport still largely misunderstood in the U.S. by many. So much camaraderie and respect amongst these fighters, and I'll tell you what, these two competitors respect each other.
Is Rizzo accepting the clinch position here?
It looks like he is.
I'm wondering, why doesn't he back up towards the center? And he's not.
That could prove to be a huge mistake. This is not where his world is.
Remember the hesitation and the almost state of falling asleep that Rizzo has fallen into in the past, especially in the Kevin Randleman fight. That has been one of the knocks on Pedro Rizzo. And that is why Marco Ruas tells him you must initiate. Is he stopping the initiation here in this round, guys?
Trading.
Couture now is the aggressor.
But he's moving forward a lot here. This is what Rizzo likes, is a guy that moves forward.
Nice, pushing the head down, running out.
That's right, single leg, that's exactly what you want to do. Keep the man's head down.
Randy comes right after him. He takes the center of the ring.
There he goes, he's not chasing now, he's thinking again.
If you think that Pedro likes it more when guys come at him, he likes the counter.
Every time I've seen somebody knocked out, they were charging Pedro Rizzo. So yes, I think he's capable of knocking out straight standing, but he really enjoys getting a fighter to come at him, and he's good at doing it. He'll step in, he'll throw a punch, he'll sit still, and then he'll kind of take a step back, and it induces you to take that one step to follow him. And he's been very good with people, but it seemed that Randy got him to settle for clinch as well. So I think once you get that heart rate up around 185, 200, your mind starts telling you some crazy things.
I think as well, Pedro Rizzo at heart, he's a pro kickboxer. Really is.
Yep.
And in pro kickboxing, you have that timing, you have that rhythm that you have to kind of follow. And I wonder if he gets trapped in that, as he gets tired, that he falls into that world.
And let's ask a question. Look at Randy Couture's left leg. When's the last time Pedro? Well, there it was.
There we go.
I was wondering when that was going to come back. Oh, Couture's going to get him.
Not a good spot.
Side mount. Can he?
Not 2 minutes.
Can he get to the ground and pound though? Can he work on Rizzo with the same frenetic pace that he worked on him in the first round here?
Well, he's got a lot of time. He doesn't need to have to go too hard yet. With 1:45, maybe take 15 seconds, see if you can improve your position, see what Rizzo will do if I move this way or that, then set up your flurry.
Keep in mind, if this fight goes the distance, then it renders a judge's decision. So it is not a situation where Couture has to finish his opponent. He just needs to control these later rounds.
They've each traded a round. I'm not sure if Rizzo may have gotten a dominant round in the second round, but they each traded a round. Third round, awful close.
Absolutely.
This round, awful close. Not sure who could win this. Up to the judges. But the one factor in round 3 and 4 is Couture had a takedown.
It's true.
And that may even or put him ahead of his striking.
Randy's wife, Tricia, here in attendance. She was a little ill. She had a sore stomach the first time she ever watched Randy fight in mixed martial arts. She's better now. I don't know how mom, Sharon Coronis, is handling this, though. His 2 children, Ryan, who placed 3rd in the state in wrestling in Oregon, and his daughter Amy's 16 and a heck of a little submission wrestler and kickboxer herself. So fighting runs in the Couture family.
In the family.
You have to wonder now, late in the round, who can steal this round. Whoever's active now leaves the impression with the judges.
And so much on the line, guys, for Pedro Rizzo. We saw the up-close feature from James Wormy, shot in Brazil. And a young kid who just wanted to be involved in the sport. And Marco Ruas said, I know you don't have enough money, but come on in and train with me, and I'll try to turn you into a champion. And believe me, Pedro would like to get this for himself. He wants it equally, if not more so. 5th and final round.
Are you ready?
5 minutes remains. That one, a slight edge. Round 4 online from our fans around the world to the champion Randy Couture.
Rizzo's moving forward. Haven't seen this too much. It's really the first time in the fight. Rizzo was actually moving forward there. He's starting to press.
Now he's moving forward more. He's moving his hands more. He's a little more relaxed. They're bouncing around a little bit. I think if he stuck that jab out there and baited Couture in, he could really hook him with one of them hooks or a knee.
Just hit Couture with a jab.
Yeah.
Missed with that
one.
He
needs to lead him in on them jabs. He needs to stick it out there and make it like a measuring stick and make him come around that.
Does Randy at this point almost feel like he's one takedown away from victory?
I don't know.
I'm not sure he feels that way at this point.
Not
I'm sure
quite
he'd
yet.
want to. Yes, I think he'd like to get to that stage. It's just this is the opportunity Rizzo's been waiting for. Nice.
Complete counter right there.
Yep, good defense.
That's got to be a little intimidating.
Combination. Randy's got to work through this right here with Rizzo trying to throw the punches and the kicks. This sport has evolved throughout the last few years so much, guys, but it's still right now almost coming down to striking against wrestling.
I saw Rizzo's hands on the hips. There's a sign that he's a little tired of carrying those hands. That might limit his punching prowess here in the fifth round.
He's breathing pretty good. His mouth's open pretty good.
That was a real arcing throw there by Randy. Not very straight, but he's, I tell you, I thought he was gassed in the second period, and here he is in the second round. Here he is in the fifth.
I'm really
and he's in this fight.
Recover.
You know, these 3 minutes are going to tell who wins the fight, and he just can't get the penetration step he needs. And no follow-up from Rizzo, so he's got to be tired as well.
Work through it, come on.
Pedro Rizzo started in martial arts at age 3.
I am amazed. Look at how hard they're both breathing. They are exhausted fighters.
2 minutes, 45 seconds remain.
I mean, I've had my arms rubbery in a wrestling match, but I've never had to hold them up to protect my head the whole time as well. It's just amazing the kind of effort that these fighters put out. It is why I respect this sport so much.
It's also amazing the quality of athlete we get in here, who's willing to adapt himself to these rules and these styles.
All right, we're down to 220. Nothing has really moved since the shot from Couture, and now Rizzo getting active with some punches.
The heart displayed by these fighters here tonight should have ended in round 1, could have ended in round 1, with Couture being victorious. Should have, could have, but did not end in round 2 when Rizzo overwhelmed the champion.
Well, if I was a judge and this fight finished like this, I'd be looking at the guy on top to be called the winner. Oh, there we go.
They're back on their feet. 1:45 remains. There is no time but the presence now for the striker Rizzo. He is on his feet. Now maybe we're to that one last takedown.
Yeah, he's got to go. Rizzo's really got to throw him. He's got to bait him in and try and land on him.
Can Randy be baited in though? 1:25 on the clock.
Rizzo always talks about how he always throws power punches, but I think it's limiting him here. He's got no measuring stick. He's got no way to lead him in.
Couture can't shoot though.
Punch, punch, kick. That's Pedro right now. Punch, punch, kick.
He should be. He should be throwing combinations. He could win this round, and with the other ones being so close, this could be the fight.
Final minute of this heavyweight title fight.
This minute decides the fight.
And believe me, both those men inside the octagon know. The crowd starting to react to this final minute of competition.
Oh, big kick right there.
Couture follows with a kick of his own.
40 seconds on the clock.
Who will leave the last impression?
The man who does could very well leave with the belt. Couture.
30 seconds.
Closes in.
37-year-old Randy Couture.
Rizzo got him there.
If he stays in this kind of range, doesn't try to circle, get outside the arm, get him near the fence. This is Rizzo's game. I don't know what Randy can do here except try to trade punches with a better puncher.
There's a shot. He goes down. 5 seconds left. 4, 3. Rizzo finishing with the flurry.
Oh, my God.
It's all over.
Wow.
Time has expired. The judges will render a decision. And this jam-packed Trump Taj Mahal is electric. in anticipation of who may win this heavyweight bout.
A lot will decide, Mike, on how they look at the third and the fourth rounds. Striking relatively even. Couture got some takedowns. Rizzo was more active in that last minute, probably won the 5th round with that activity there. He also shut Couture down really in that round, so I'd give the 5th to Rizzo.
Wow.
Yeah, hey, I love that fight. And those guys gave you everything. There was nothing left for them to give.
This is
Nice
how
replay.
it ended.
Good kick. Rizzo into Couture's left leg. Put him down. That's the 2nd time in the fight that that's happened. And here Rizzo trying to find the range with the fist. Randy's arm's in the way. He tries to go to a clinch, but Rizzo gets the last bit of action. Couture with a judge's score.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I announce the winner, let's have a big hand for these 2 heavyweight UFC warriors. We go to the judges' cards for a decision. All 3 judges scored a unanimous win for the winner, and still UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the natural Randy Couture.
You ready? Are you ready? Let's go fight.
Here we go. Quickly, Struve comes out. Stojnic is going to look to get inside.
Struve has that huge reach advantage. He's got to use it. Nice uppercut by Struve, and Stojnic gets a hold of him. He's got double underhooks here.
He can neutralize the reach by staying in this position.
Good job, Struve. He pummeled under there.
You got to watch for the knees, too, with a man that large. We used to talk about that with Semi Schilt all the time from the Golden Glory team, where Stojnic trains.
That's, yeah, Struve's got a very similar build to Schilt.
He's already all slapped upon. Look at the top of Struve's chest.
Yeah, it looks like he ran through a field of poison ivy.
Yep. Again tried to come with the knee.
2 knees in a row, and Stojnic's having a hard time reaching him, but Struve winds up on his back. Not so good. You don't want that big man on top of you. This is a great position here for Stojnic. Struve looking for a leg, though. Full guard by Struve. And those long legs, man, I bet you that guy can get triangles all day.
And it makes it harder to reach him, plain and simple.
This is how Semi Schilt likes to work the guard as well. Double wrist control. You got to have real strong hands to pull this off, though. To be able to control a strong man like Stojnic like this, you have to have some seriously powerful hands. Throws a punch from the bottom. Look at that. That's that gigantic reach advantage of Struve.
Oh, to the midsection.
Oh, hammer fist.
First he worked the midsection, and now Struve says, bring it.
Stojnic's got to be careful laying on his stomach like this. He can easily get caught with something. And he's rolling towards that arm. Very tough to pull off with no gi.
And as you mentioned, a lot of submission victories for Stefan Struve.
Here he goes, he's got it. No, Struve's head looks like it's high. It's popped out, there it goes. Excuse me, Stojnic's head.
Stojnic again with the hammer fist.
And he throws it like a hammer too. I mean, that's a real hammer fist, like he's a carpenter there.
He looks like a big Matt Serra, Dennis Stojnic.
Struve working for a Kimura. He's got his wrist locked up. If he could pop that arm out, full guard. Stojnic a little too powerful. It's tough to pull that off with a guy with really strong arms. Especially early in the fight. Look at this. Struve trying to sweep. That's often what the Kimura is used for, Mike, and he's got it locked up. He's going to go for it again. And as he threatens with that Kimura on Stojnic's left arm, he also tries to sweep at the same time. He's straightening that arm up.
Stojnic takes a look up at the clock.
Stojnic is just too strong for it.
And again, he works with the hammer fists.
He's throwing that thing like he's a framer.
Body, head. And the Bosnian punishing.
Struve again, looking for a triangle. Look how long that dude's legs are. I mean, he just locks it up. Posture by Stojnic, preventing that triangle.
Stojnic again. And he jumps down.
Working off his back, though.
Struve 6'11", Stojnic 5'11". But when you're on the ground like this, not all of it, but a lot of it is nullified. But as Joe, you pointed out, those long legs can be an advantage on the ground or in the stand-up game.
Struve again is kind of trying to look to sweep him here, Mike. He goes for that Kimura, and as he tries to pop that arm out, he tries to throw his left leg over the top and sweep him. See how he's trying to pop that arm out? He's gonna try to use that. If he can't submit him with this, he's gonna try. Oh, he might be able to get him here. Stojnic's arms are getting tired. Straightens it out, but he doesn't have. Stojnic does not have the strength that he had earlier in the round. You know, he's using a lot of muscle strength.
You definitely need to look out for the up kick with this man.
Yeah.
Stojnic again hammering away.
Oh, big hammer fist.
Stojnic.
Struve doing a good job of blocking a lot of him, but that one got
huge elbow.
through. Oh,
He cut him open, yep. Caught him with the elbow, Joe. Dennis Stojnic looking for the finish.
Stojnic is blooding him up.
25 seconds remaining. Struve able to survive.
He is bleeding like a stuck pig. Dan Mergliata stops the time.
Timeout.
Man, that is a mess.
Caught him with the elbow.
Doctor's gonna take a look at that cut, and let's take a look at that. Big hammer fist here by Dennis Stojnic. And Struve blocked a couple of them, but a few snuck through.
Boom,
and there's
there
a
was.
nice one.
That was the elbow that cut him.
He is bleeding. Wow. Oh, that's a serious gash, Mike. This might be the end of this fight.
Doctors are going to check it.
This is not what we need here in Germany.
No, it's just time out for a doctor's check-in. You can't check him.
I have a feeling that's a wrap.
Here, stand up, sir. Up.
Was the elbow that opened him up.
Man, that's it. This fight's over. That thing's huge. That's a bad spot too, Mike. A big cut on the forehead like that. Wow, they're letting it go. Wow, I'm amazed. Here it is again, Mike. Hammer fist, elbow, hammer fist.
On the guard. Guard. Come aside.
And that's the one that cut him open. It was a big elbow from Stojnic.
Are you okay?
They put him back in the position where they were before, and
here,
the fight continues.
Struve knows he's got to do something drastic. He's bleeding like crazy.
Yep, and it's open right
into
back
his
up
eyes. Now. Struve has got to do something to try to submit him here.
Well, he's going to make it to the end of this round. Bloodied but not beaten.
Man, but that is a gigantic cut. It's really possible that this fight can be stopped at any minute.
Which means you better look for the knockout right away.
Oh, and he does, the big knee. But now he's on his back again. And, you know, no matter how good your guard is, you don't want that big guy dropping those punches on your damaged head.
Yep, and you know that Dan Mergliata's going to stop this if this continues right here.
But you know what? He's got a leg. He's got a straight ankle lock. He turns it into a heel hook.
Man, if he could pull this off, Joe.
It's going to be real hard. Stojnic's knee is already out. He's going to have to switch it up and stay on top of him. And now he's on top of Stojnic. Now we got something going.
Second round,
he's
just underway.
Stay tight. He can't let Stojnic up.
If he survives and wins this fight.
Full mount. He's got his back with a triangle. He's got the body lock. This is bad for Stojnic. He's got the rear naked, Mike.
Can he finish it?
He's putting tremendous pressure on Stojnic's back here as well. If he flattens him out, look at his head is bleeding. Man, this is last-ditch effort here for Struve. He's got a naked choke, but he's got it under the arm. It's not good enough. He's got to get it straight under the chin, and now he does. Oh, he's got it locked up. This is it. Stojnic is hanging in there, though. He's gutting it out.
Well, the blood makes you slippery, too.
It does, but it also makes the arm slip underneath the neck easier.
Struve looking for the submission here.
Oh, my God. This is a horror movie, man. This is crazy. This is nuts. We got to get this fight over before Struve bleeds to death. Okay, you're not going to submit him like this. He's got to get that arm out of the way. He's got to control the wrist, and he's got to get that one of his arms. He's got to get underneath Stojnic's neck. But as long as he keeps that body triangle and he flattens him out, he puts tremendous pressure on the back of Denis Stojnic. He's going to try to stop him with punches. Man, this is crazy.
Struve working on Stojnic again.
Oh, he's got the neck again.
Oh, this could be it.
No, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He's underneath the chin, but God, it's just like hot oil wrestling with blood. I mean, Struve has got to be really weakened by this, Mike. I mean, he's giving blood right now.
But Stojnic has got to improve his position here, Joe.
He does, but the thing is, can Struve make it out of this round? Can he keep this up? When he flattens him out, though,
it's all over! Stefan Struve has defeated Denis Stojnic!
What a comeback!
Unbelievable!
Mike, I don't even know if he had the choke in there. That might have been from the back. It might have been from the pressure on the back.
Unbelievable!
It's tough to tell. We'll have to look at the replay, but you know, you can submit a guy there. Ivan Salaverry submitted Tony Strickland that way, just by getting that body lock and putting pressure on the spine. And this is where it all fell apart for Denis Stojnic. He had Struve in some big trouble. Now, as soon as he gets that body lock into those long legs, tremendous advantage for Struve. And he tried over and over again for this rear naked. He tried a lot of it. A lot of the time he tried it. Now, look at this. See, it's like he's got it underneath there, but not totally. I think a lot of it was just the beating, the exhaustion, and, you know, the body lock, the triangle on his back.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Stefan